Hello loves and welcome to Bree's Project Book. This is Crafting with Bree today, and today we have a great DIY for you glam girls out there. The items that you would need is all from Dollar Tree. You would need some diamond wrap, a glass cylinder vase, glass candlesticks, metallic spray paint, and optional quick spray adhesive, Gluegone, and E6000 glue. So let's get started. The materials that are listed today is only for one vase. If you want to make more than one, then you need to purchase accordingly. So the first thing you want to do is clean your vase. So we have a nice clean cylinder vase. This is the largest one they have in this size or in this style. And then I took the pricing off the back or the bottom of the glass, and we are going to apply the adhesive diamond wrap. Basically what the finished product look like is something like this. As you can see, we have some variations of gems on here. The larger gems kind of outline a pattern on here, very distinctive, and we're going to do that last. But first we're going to adhere the adhesive diamond wrap. So the adhesive diamond wrap from Dollar Tree comes in a pack like this. It's pretty large to work with. And we take it out of the pack. Before you use it, there's some threading that sometimes show up on the ends of and you want to cut those down because you don't want that to show on your product. So we would turn it on the back so we can get and we want to peel the backing off and leave the adhesive on the back of the wrap. But we're only going to peel the first two rows so we'll be able to handle this, because unless you're very good at this, I would recommend work your way slowly around the glass. So we're going to fold over the paper like that. You see I folded back from the first two rows. And you start down at the bottom. You lay the glass down, start at the bottom, and lay it down nicely and straight. You get those first two rows adhered to the glass first, and then you start wrapping it around. So now you have something that looks like this. Now the wrap doesn't meet together, so we're going to have to fill that in with another piece. And then we're going to have to fill in the top going around. But you can see there's a lot of ideas you can do with this design alone. You can add cloth under here and cloth around the top and overlap the cloth with the diamond wrap so it'll be nice and clean cut. That will look nicely. Or you can put two-toned diamonds on here or diamond wrap. You can fill it in with another color of diamond wrap and another color of diamond wrap down here. So you can do a lot of little designs with just this look right here to give you some ideas and inspiration of what you want your candle holder or vase to look like. But I'm just going to keep it simple. We are going to keep the same color clear gems that I have from Michael's. They're with a pack of, I think, 15 rows, and I just basically line the rows up in a vertical and at the top horizontal pattern so it looks something like this. So that's what we're going to do now. Okay, so this is from Michael's. This is the diamond sticker bling sheets, they call them. They're like $5 a sheet. You can use your coupon and get 50% off or 40% off or whatever coupon you have handy, and then it doesn't cost as much, between $3 or so. And the rows of stickers are adhered on a plastic like this, and you just basically take your scissors and cut off what you need. We're going to cut off a row for our design on our glass. So I'm thinking we need about 3.5 or 4 rows. And I keep these on hand. I buy these all the time. So this is a Dollar Tree DIY, but these are just some gems that I have on hand. You don't have to use these gems. You can cover this completely in the diamond wrap. You just have to do some patchwork here and on top of here, which I'll be showing you how to do. So basically we are going to take this sticker gem and we're going to peel the back just like we did the diamond wrap. Just peel it halfway so you can be able to manage it. And we're going to stick the first gem right at the top evenly with the first row of the diamond wrap. And we're going to lay it carefully right beside the diamond wrap. And we don't want to pull it or anything like that, because if you pull it, it kind of distorts the spacing in between the gems. So you just want to lay it down carefully. And there you have it, just like that. Now, for me to get this to lay down carefully on here that it fits nicely, I had to cut 2 of the gems off the bottom and it'll fit nicely on here. So this is a complete row and you would measure it, the first gem right at the top of the diamond wrap, all the way down at the bottom, and then you would cut the excess just like that. Okay, so we're going to set this aside and we are going to measure our diamond wrap. I cut 3 rows of the diamond wrap, the whole full sheet, and then I measured it in between here, the 2 diamond gems on the glass on each side here. So I measured in between this space between the 2 diamond gems and it came up to 3 rows. And then I also measured down to the bottom and cut that off down there so we have a nice fit. So now we're going to remove the adhesive sticker or paper in the back. And then we're going to work in between here. So we're going to place it carefully. Place it carefully in between the 2 large gems. And it would be nice if you can get it, the rows, these 3 rows, even with the rows on each side of the diamond wrap. So you want to get that even. See here? Try to get those rows even, going all the way across. So you're going to place it down carefully. Don't stretch it. Just place it down nicely. And then you can manipulate the spacing once you get it down in the center. So you don't want to stretch it and distort the material. So then you just place it right there and stick it down nicely. And you see how it easily goes there? And when you look at it, it looked like one big wrap all the way around the glass with 2 rows of the bigger gems accenting it. Isn't that pretty? So now we're going to work on the gems at the top here that wraps all the way around the glass and meet on the other side of the large gem row. So then we're going to take our other strip of gem from the Michael's gem. Now you may have to use multiple pieces, so you may want to cut a few strips off. And you want to start your sticker with just a small piece you want to work with. And then we're going to start right here on top of the large gem. So we'll place this evenly right on top. Okay, so I did something a little differently. I took the larger gem stickers and went all the way across. I did not stop right here. And like you see on the original one, you see that it didn't go all the way across here. So I wanted to go ahead and go all the way across because it would make things look a little bit cleaner and not too patched. So now that we have all the accent gem stickers on here, we're going to finish up this top part here and fill that in. So we have the longer strip, about 5 rows, and as you place it on the vase, you notice that it doesn't go all the way around. So you're going to have to do a little patchwork here. So the patchwork, so it won't look unfinished in the front, we're going to put that in the back. So it would look like this in the front, nice and clean. And then when you turn around, we'll fill in the patchwork here. So let's get started with that. So we're just going to measure where we have it in the front so it looks nice and neat. We'll make that placement and then turn it around, and we know where we're going to start here. So we're going to start right at this 4th gem. So you put your finger there, take a marker or something, and we're going to mark it right there on the glass so we know where to start. And now we're going to peel off our adhesive backing, and you're going to place it right there where that marker is. I don't know if you can see that mark. We're going to place it right on top of that. Missed some of these threadings there, so we're just going to take a lighter and go across there and burn off those little bitty threads to finish it off. So you don't have to worry about that. If you miss a little thread there, once you adhere it to the glass, it's kind of hard to try to use scissors. So you just take your lighter and just lightly burn those off. So we have the little patch there. There's 5 rows. And since we have it, we're going to cut off the threading. Pull the adhesive backing off. To carefully place the little patch right on here so the rows will be nice and even, so you can't tell where the patch is at. So you can't tell where the back patch is. Here is the front, and the back is hard to tell where we did that patch. So now we get into the last phase, and we're going to adhere the stand. Once it's dry, the stand should be dry, and we're going to adhere that to the vase. So that's next. Okay guys, we're at the last step, and that's with the candlestick holder. What we're going to do, if it's optional, you can decorate it or however way you want. I just add 4 rows of the diamond wrap to go around here. So basically I just measured with a strip of diamond wrap. Like I said, it's about 4 rows and about 21 rows long, and I wrapped it around here and then glued it together. And if you have the self-adhesive from Dollar Tree, that would do just as well. It's just as I have a lot of these scraps that I use on my crafts, and I don't like waste. So that's what I did here. Pretty simple. I didn't think I needed to show you guys how I did that. It's pretty simple. So now you're going to take your vase and you're going to turn it upside down, and you're going to make sure you have the front. And when I say the front, that is the larger gems here that we have for the design. And we're going to have that facing us, the flat part here, and you're going to make sure that is facing the front, like so. So now we are going to take our E6000 glue. I like the one with the pointed edge here because it's easy for control, but you can use whichever you have. And we're going to go around the lip with a bead of glue that goes all the way around. Make sure you don't put too much because you don't want the excess to run over. You could be the judge of however much glue you want. But this is how much I use, if you can see that. So we're going to take the front side, like I said, and we're going to make sure that is facing forward. And we're going to find the center of the glass. Now this is tricky. Luckily the E6000 glue, you can move it around to make sure that you have the placement you want. And I've gotten pretty good with this, with all the crafting I've done with these items from Dollar Tree, so I can pretty easily find it. And there you have it. That is the center, and you're going to let that sit for 4 hours or 24 hours, and then we are done. I'll be back and show you the finished product. If you love DIYs, decorating, organizing, and so much more, click the subscribe button and click the bell for new videos notification every week. Don't forget to visit my other social media platforms for ideas and tips to decorate, organize, or better your home living. Until the next time, my friends, smooches!